something else that I care very, very deeply about and a big priority in this race is criminal justice reform. We have got to reform many aspects of our broken criminal justice system, and I've seen this from different vantage points, again as a federal prosecutor, but also someone who grew up in Northeast Washington, D.C. in the mid-1980s, the height of the crack cocaine epidemic, when we were the murder capital of the country. I lost a lot of friends to a broken criminal justice system, gang violence, and to other ills. And, many people weren't aware of this when we started, but Virginia is #1 in what's known as the school to prison pipeline, meaning that we refer young people to the criminal justice system at a higher rate than any other state in the United States of America and in the District of Columbia. And it's not even close. The national average is 6 referrals per 1,000 students. Virginia is at 16 per 1,000 students. We are nearly 3 times the national average. And in Hampton Roads in particular, this is an area where we send perhaps most per capita students to the criminal justice system for school-based infractions. And when I've talked to people about this issue, they will say, well, Virginia is just holding people accountable and we're tough on misbehavior. And what I will say is that if you believe that it's okay where we are, that Virginia should be #1 in this category, you would have to believe that our kids are worse behaved than kids in 49 other states in the District of Columbia. And that's simply not true. There's no evidence to support that. What is worse are our policies and the culture that we've had around discipline. More than half of these referrals are for what's known as disorderly conduct, which could be a whole range of things, but in many cases, what 20 years ago might have gotten you sent to the principal's office, or heaven forbid in my case to my mom. I'd rather go to the principal. But now, the first reaction oftentimes is to get them in front of a school resource officer, get them in front of a judge, a magistrate, probation officer, and we've got to change that culture. And early on in our primary, I had people tell me, don't take this issue on. You don't know how this is going to play, it won't poll well in different parts of the state. And I said, frankly, I don't care how it polls. And this is before we knew what the outcome would be in that primary. I said, if we can't stand up with moral courage and do the right thing and save our young people and our families, then it doesn't matter. We need people who are going to stand up and speak with moral clarity about these issues. And I actually took a reporter from the Washington Post into the Fairfax County Juvenile Detention Center to highlight this issue, to talk about what was working, what wasn't working, how we divert more kids. If we do have kids in rehabilitation, how we actually rehabilitate them as opposed to just punishing them, giving them skills and training and coping mechanisms. So this is something that I have vowed to focus in on as Lieutenant Governor. And as Lieutenant Governor, I often get the question, what is the Lieutenant Governor of